Okay, so it's time to make some lunch.
Living in a van down by the river, singing loud. No ties, no change, just the rolling clouds. Freedom tastes real sweet when you're nothing to give. Living in a van down by the river's where I live. Where I live.
And we're going to do basically what I will call making a better bad choice. We're going to make some beef ramen soup. I'm filtering the water through my Epic water filter. I've shown before, this is a great filter. These things are intended to be used in the refrigerator, but it's way too big for my little tiny fridge. But it's a great filter. I've been using it with every meal, with every hot beverage I'm making. I just love having clean water. I've got the vegetable soup mix, the ramen mix, standard little packet of ramen noodle soup, and steakums. We'll show you how we assemble these into something tasty and, at least, if not good for you, less bad for you. The equipment for this cook, obviously my Coleman stove, this spatula, because it'll allow me to pry it between the layers of the steakums, my nesting fork, and a pot that'll hold at least 1 quart. And let's not forget my dollar store measuring cups, because I need to measure out 2 cups of water. To the 2 cups water, we add 1/4 cup, slightly rounded, of the freeze-dried ramen veggies, and we're going to let those soak. Okay, we're zoomed in a little tight, but there we go. We've got the soaking veggies. Then we separate the beef. Okay, well, this actually separated from the others really easily. I didn't need to pry it. We're just taking, it's defrosted a bit. I'm going to throw that in the pot. I'm going to take our instant ramen. Go. Put that on a low flame and let it cook. We'll come back in a few minutes when the noodles start to soften up. And sorry, the whole van is moving because it's windy today. That's why we're cooking, even though it's nice and bright and sunny, we're cooking inside instead of out because it's too windy to cook outside. Okay, we're done. Now we get to enjoy. Let's do some numbers. And I did this in the camper yesterday. Didn't have accurate numbers. Really wanted to get you the right information, particularly how much of that bag of freeze-dried ramen topping noodles was actually there, and how much each slice of beef actually costs. So let's work the prices out. I use steakums. The large package at my local HEB, there's 14 slices, $8.39. We're going to divide that by 14. We're going to round up to the next penny, 60 cents per slice. The freeze-dried ramen toppings, the particular mix I got is $19.99 for a 17.6 ounce bag. I had to look up the freeze-dried ramen toppings weight per volume, and then converted that 20 grams. Basically, it works out when I do the conversions. If I did the conversions right, I used online calculators, so it could be wrong, but I did the conversions. It works out to just around 25 servings per bag. That's round up to the next penny. That's 80 cents per serving. That's the most expensive part there. The Maruchan ramen soup packets, I buy them in the 12 count boxes. I don't go through them super fast, but it's a lot more affordable for me to buy them in bulk than it is the individual packets. Individually, from the cost per unit, when I buy them in the pack of 12, that runs to 28 cents a unit, versus I'm looking at Walmart's website right here, 47 cents per individual unit. You're much better off buying the bulk packs. Now, if you're doing full-time van life, I'm not, but if you are, storing 12 of them could be a little bit of a problem. But you're going to be eating this a lot more often than I am, so find a place to store them. Definitely, it's worth the storage space to save that kind of money. It's not a lot all at once, but it adds up. And I'm trying to give you the healthiest low dollar option I can. Put all those numbers together, you got a full meal for $1.68. I'm a fairly big guy, okay? Make no bones about it. That made a good lunch for me. That and some unsweet tea made a good lunch for me. Like I said, $1.68. I was full until late in the evening. So, that one's worth doing. If you've got storage issues, and again, this thing is shelf stable, except for the beef. The beef has to be, your refrigerator has to have a freezer compartment like mine does. It doesn't have a lot of space for anything else. Not gonna lie about that. There's just no room for other stuff. I could probably run the price of this down, maybe by using. I can fit the large pack of Steakums and a large bag of frozen mixed veggies in my freezer compartment. That's all that will fit in it. There's no room for anything else. I would personally prefer to have the Steakums in there, and then maybe some frozen individually sealed chicken breasts. I know chicken, they want to sell big packages of it. What I'll do is I'll take the big package and I'll break them down into individual portion sizes and Ziploc bags, and then I'll freeze those Ziploc bags. But work with the equipment you've got, work with the budget you've got, and come up with what works for you. I'm going to do more of these recipes and these camping cooks. I don't know how well they're going to do viewership wise, but I'm interested in getting it to where I'm providing some information for folks and some ideas that might actually help them be able to save some money and be able to eat better. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to get my health in order. Like I said, this isn't the best. It's not the worst. So there you go. Okay, well, I thank you. Right now, we're going to end this video. If you've got any requests for anything in specific that I might be able to do, drop me a message. I'd appreciate it. Okay, well, and again, I keep trying to show you. I know they sent me the thing for free. I'm really impressed with that Epic water filter. I've had the in refrigerator, well, the water filter system, you know, the pitcher, that is the big name everyone else knows. I'm not going to mention them. Honestly, the Epic seems to filter faster, and I always got a little bit of a taste from the other branded one. I don't taste anything other than water out of this. I'm very impressed with this Epic water filter. So if you're interested in the Epic water filters, I'll try to dig up my my discount code for you guys, and I'll post that along in the comments section. Okay, well, that's it. That's all I got for today. We will come back. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next time. The weather's going to start to get warm, so camp videos may be fewer and farther between. I've got some things that might be changing. It's 2026. The job market is really flaky. I got to make some money, so I'm going to do what I got to do. But I'm going to keep doing this channel as best I can. So stay with me, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Thanks for watching my video. If you like what you saw, please be sure that you click like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and share my video with your friends and family. Please be sure you go back and check out the older videos in the archive. There's some great stuff in there that I'm sure you'll enjoy. And if you'd like to support my work, please be sure to visit us at wildersportoutdoors.com and buy some merch. There's some great stuff there, and it'll go a long ways to help us out. All right, that's it. That's the video for today. Stick with us, and you'll catch the next one. And like I always tell you, get out there, be productive, be safe, but most of all, be blessed. I'll talk to you later.
But here by the river, I feel like I'm alive.